and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a bit of a book review. I have just recently finished reading the first two books in the Red Queen series by Victoria Aveyard. And they are, obviously, The Red Queen and then the sequel, Glass Sword. I wanted to talk about these books because I haven't done a review in ages, and I kind of thought that I would talk about my thoughts and opinions on this book series so far. The Red Queen is about a society which segregates the citizens into two groups. You're either red blood or silver blood. Now, if you've got red blood, you're normal and you're basically a servant. You're a second-class citizen. You're worthless. You mean nothing. If you have silver blood, that means you have some sort of special power or ability and you're classified as more important. Society values you more. And we've got royalty in this world as well, and they're silver bloods. So yeah, the silver class is the ruling upper class. They're dickheads. Some of them aren't like that, but for the most part, that's what I felt about the ruling upper class. So there is a war going on between two different ruling silver groups, and all the reds are sent off to fight, and they mostly die. They're conscripted. They don't have a choice at the age of 18. They have to go. But this book basically focuses on 17-year-old Mare Barrow. She's about to be conscripted for war when she meets this mysterious new guy who gets her a job working for the royal family. Now, when she's working at a function to pick the new queen, she ends up being in a really dangerous situation, and she has this mysterious ability and can control electricity, which she never knew about, and everyone's like really shocked and horrified because she's a red. Reds don't have magical abilities, and she does. The royal family come up with this plan that basically Mare is going to be engaged to the royal family's youngest son, Maven, which she hates completely because that is so not her. She's a thief and now she's going to be a pretty princess. It's like completely not her character at all. There are a group of rebels called the Scarlet Guard who are a bunch of red soldiers trying to get equality essentially. But yeah, so that's basically a very summed up version of what this book's about. When I first started reading this book, I mean, it's not that I didn't like it. I wasn't enjoying it as much as I thought I could be enjoying it. Like, it was very slow at first. I kind of like read ahead and ruined things for myself, but it made me want to read it. I didn't probably start enjoying it until about halfway through when she became like a royal and we got into that whole aspect of the whole world and her joining like the rebellion. I also probably struggled with the fact I didn't find Mare all that relatable at first. But yeah, I loved this book by the end of it. I like flew through the last couple of pages and everything. It was insane how good this book got towards the end. I was kind of sus on Maven from the start. I don't want to spoil anything, but I had my, suspicions about him, and it's always nice being proven right. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Maven or the Queen Ilara. Didn't like them at all. I ship Cal and Mare together. They are my ship. But overall, I did like this book by the time I got through it. It's just slow at the start, in my opinion, and if you're willing to put up with that, I think it's worth it by the time you get to the end of the book. So Glass Sword. When I started reading Glass Sword, I enjoyed it from the very start. So basically in this one, Cal and Mare are on the run from King Maven and his psychotic mother, and it's basically them trying to find more people who are like Mare and have special silver abilities, and they're trying to track them down before King Maven can find them. Her ex-fiance is a lunatic, guys. In the first book, there's a lot of bombs going off, fights kind of happening, and you don't really see it making much of a difference, whereas in this book, we're able to actually see that there is a difference and how many people are willing to fight for this cause. There are so many deaths in this book. I do and I don't like it, because I mean, I love the fact that we're in a book that has war and people die, and normally a lot of authors are afraid to kill off characters, so they kill off, unimportant ones that no one really cares about. They don't kill off important characters, no matter how much I disagree with it and I don't like it and I'm not okay with it. She has killed off important characters. The shitty people don't die. It's normally the ones you like, and the shitty people live. In my opinion, two very important characters who die in this book. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I was annoyed with the first one. Like, you believe in the first book they're dead. I was sus on them being dead. I didn't believe it, but I don't know if that's because I just didn't believe it or because I accidentally spoiled myself when I read ahead and they weren't dead, and I felt justified when they were alive in Red Queen. And then you get to this book and, I don't know, 3/4 of the way through they die and I just felt so ripped off. It's just bullshit. And then the second character who died, I'm glad that that person is dead. I am, however, pissed off about it because when the first character dies, it's like, oh my god, they're dead, and then we don't find out anything that happens afterwards except they're on a plane and this second person's body's there and they're dead. And I didn't like that because I didn't like this character that got killed and I was looking forward to their death. I wasn't expecting them to die in this book. I feel like as readers we got ripped off because we didn't get to read about this person dying. We were just told, oh yeah, that's their corpse over there. They're dead. What? I wanted to read about that. I wanted to hear about this person being electrocuted. Maybe I'm just psycho. And the ending to this book though. What? I was not expecting that. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, it's good and it's clever at the same time. I'm just like, I'm not okay with this. I don't like King Maven. He's a psychopath who's basically stalking Mare and murdering people and blaming it on her because she chose his brother over him. Grow up. But yeah, so I am really excited to read the third book. I've got a lot of questions because, like, obviously the Red Scarlet have to try and save Mare from the Psycho King Maven because we don't know what he's gonna make it do. Like, he's basically turned her into his slave, I feel like is gonna happen. And I'm intrigued to see where that's gonna go. I'm a little disturbed, but I'm intrigued by it. You have to save a cow. If Cal doesn't come swooping in to save her, I'm gonna be so disappointed because they got the shits with one another, and then as they're both about to die, they're like giving each other little eyes and they're like, oh, I forgive you. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You wait until you're about to die to do this? Like, are you stupid? Like, you couldn't have just sucked up your bloody massive egos like 4 chapters earlier. But no, we do it in the last like 2 pages because we're stupid teenagers in love. Ugh. And I'm sus on Farley because it said she was sick in this book. I don't know, I feel like she might be pregnant. And that's okay because I ship Charlie. And I feel like as readers we deserve that baby. And I just want Maven to die. Can he die in the next book? Like, can someone just stab him? Even if he gets stabbed, I think I'd be happy with that because I don't like his character. He's an interesting character, but I just don't like him as a person. I don't know if this was much of a review. They're my opinions on the Red Queen series so far. But overall, I am really loving this series. So if you've read the Red Queen series, please comment down below and let me know what you thought of these books. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!